What's going on, you guys? My name is Tyler Shoaf and welcome to my first YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video and I'm going to explain the basics of real estate wholesaling, okay? And I'm not looking to upsell you guys, meaning I'm not going to tell you guys to go buy my book, go buy my real estate course, or sell you guys tickets on a real estate event, okay? I'm giving you guys free knowledge, okay? And all I ask of you guys is to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? I'm going to provide a ton of value for you guys throughout the year, throughout the lifetime. I'm going to share all of my knowledge with you guys, and I'm going to do it for free. All I ask is you guys spread the word, okay? So let's dive right in, you guys. To start wholesaling real estate, you don't need any cash, you don't need any credit, and you can do it with no real estate experience, okay? This is huge, you guys. That means if you're broke, you're poor, you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're struggling to pay your bills, whatever the case may be, you can wholesale real estate with no cash, no credit, and no real estate experience. You don't need any real estate license or anything of that nature as of January 2019, okay? They may change that in the future, I don't know. So you better jump in now while you can, okay? So, what is wholesaling real estate? So pretty much what wholesaling real estate is when the valuable wholesaler is acting as a middleman, okay? What I mean by that is you're acting as the middleman between the seller who is looking to sell their property at a discounted price, okay? And you're acting as the middleman for the cash buyer who is interested in purchasing this property at a higher price than what you got it under contract for, okay? It's really, really simple, you guys, actually, but there is a lot of in-betweens and a lot of knowledge to get the deal done, okay? And a lot of hustle. So you guys gotta be self-disciplined, okay? Make sure you're willing to do whatever it takes, okay? You gotta have the right mindset, and you got to take action every single day. If you're just looking to dabble in this and, you know, do it here and there, okay, this isn't for you. You're not going to be successful at it. You may get lucky and get a deal, but it's not going to happen often, you guys. You got to be willing to take action every single day, and you got to be willing to learn on new strategies and everything in between when it comes to real estate, okay? I've been in this business for I just started my 5th year this year, and I'm still learning stuff, okay, you guys? So this is a never-ending battle of learning new strategies, new techniques, and how to grow your business, okay? So this is not for the faint of heart. So if that's you, stop watching this video now, okay? So how does the process work, okay? So there's 3 parts to real estate wholesaling, okay? Marketing, acquisitions, and dispositions, okay? So what marketing is that's the goal of marketing is for you to find the property, okay? So whether that's through direct mail, cold calling, ringless voicemail, SMS, which is text messaging, Facebook, social media, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, you know, whatever that strategy may be, that is the goal of marketing, is to find the property, get the lead, okay? And acquisitions. The main goal of acquisitions is to get this property under contract, okay? That means they're going to take the incoming lead, they're going to answer the phone call, they're going to build rapport with the seller. So what is rapport? So rapport is pretty much when you're building a relationship with the seller. You're building that trust. You're becoming friends with them, so they trust you enough to sign that purchase agreement, okay? That's what rapport is, okay? So you're taking the incoming lead, building rapport, gathering information of the property and their situation of why they're selling, and then you're going to analyze the deal, make offers, and get the property under contract. Okay, that's the main goal of real estate or acquisitions. Okay, you guys. So, and also another thing for real estate acquisitions is very, very important is problem solving. Okay, you have to be a problem solver when you are dealing with these sellers. Okay, you're going to run into a lot of objections, and I'll make a whole nother video on that because we'll be here all day. This is pretty much, I'm making this video for the basics to explain to you guys, but I'll make a whole nother video on that. But problem solving is extremely huge, you guys. Okay, so make sure you're solving all the problems they have so you can ultimately get that purchase agreement signed with the seller. Okay, you guys. And then dispositions. The main goal of dispositions is to get the cash buyer to sign that assignment agreement and ultimately get to the closing table so you can get paid. Okay? So, what does dispositions consist of? That is talking to buyers, building rapport, networking, learning what they want and how they run their numbers, selling the properties, and ultimately getting to the closing table. So, why do you want to learn what they want, and why do you want to learn how they run their numbers? Okay? Because if you don't know that, then how are you going to sell it to them? Okay? You got to learn what they want as far as a property, and you got to learn how they run their numbers on this property. Okay? That is why you are a valuable wholesaler. Or you're bringing value to the cash buyer because you're bringing them an opportunity that they want because they're going to make money on it somehow, whether that's fixing and flipping it, buying and holding, or wholesaling. Okay? And like I said, you guys, I'll make more videos on all that stuff in the future. Right now I'm going to stick to the basics. Okay? So make sure you subscribe, like, and share my videos, guys, because I'm dropping a lot of knowledge on you guys. And if you want to see all of that knowledge I'm talking about, as far as, you know, explaining all this, explaining everything in detail to take your business to multiple six figures like I have, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys, because I'm going to share everything for free. Okay? So you want to subscribe so you guys see those notifications and you see when I have a new video coming in. Okay, guys? So, okay, so the process of wholesaling a property. Okay? So, like I said earlier, what you're going to do is you're going to get the seller to sign this purchase agreement. Okay? You, the wholesaler, you're going to get the seller to sign. And then you are going to assign that. This is an assignment agreement. That's what that stands for. You're going to assign this purchase agreement over to the cash buyer. Okay? That's what this assignment agreement states. Okay? It states that you, the wholesaler, are now agreeing to assign your rights to purchase the property to the cash buyer. Okay? So if you're new to this, you probably have no clue what a purchase agreement is or what an assignment agreement is. I know when I first started, I had no clue what either of that meant. Okay? So what the purchase agreement is, that's pretty much saying that you, the wholesaler, are acting as a buyer to purchase this property. Okay? Now wait, I know what you're thinking, but Tyler, you said I can do this with no cash, no credit. What do you mean I'm buying the property? Wait 1 second, because you're not buying the property, okay? But that's what this purchase agreement says. It says you, the wholesaler, are purchasing this property at X amount of dollars and it also lays out the other terms as far as the subject property that you guys are referring to, the parties, and the parties is the seller and the wholesaler. It's also going to lay out the purchase price, who's paying the closing costs, you know, stuff like that. When you guys are closing, it's going to have your guys' signatures, it's going to have your contingencies, all of that. And again, I'll make a video on that, explaining the purchase agreement, the assignment agreement, and the whole 9 yards. So, but that's for another video. So, what is an assignment agreement? So what an assignment agreement is like I was saying earlier, that is when the wholesaler is agreeing to assign this property to the cash buyer, okay? So you are no longer obligated to purchase this property, okay? You're no longer obligated. You're assigning your rights to purchase that property to this cash buyer for an amount that is higher than what you got this property for, okay? That's what that means. So if you got this property for $50,000, that's what this contract states. This purchase agreement states that you got it for $50,000. This contract is stating, and this cash buyer is willing to pay $60,000 for that property. This contract is going to state that they're going to purchase this property for $10,000, since that is the difference. He agreed to pay $60,000, you got it for $50,000. The difference is $10,000. So that's what this assignment agreement states, is you're assigning this property to the cash buyer, and he's going to pay you $10,000 for that contract. Why is he going to do that? Because he is going to make a lot of money on the property. You are valuable because you found a deal, and the cash buyer wants you to keep bringing them to him, okay? That is why you are valuable. He wants repeated business with you, and you are valuable to the seller because you're solving their problem, whatever the problem may be, and that is what makes you valuable, okay? So once that purchase agreement is signed, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to send it to the title company, okay? That's the first thing you want to do. Why do you want to first send it to the title company? The reason for that is they are going to run the title search. What is a title search? So a title search is pretty much going to tell you if there's any liens on the property, you know, what's going on with the property. If the seller is who they say they are the actual owner, is going to tell you all the goodies you need to know, okay? So if you got this purchase agreement signed for $50,000 and you find out through the title company that they owe $60,000 on the mortgage, then it could potentially be no deal unless the seller is willing to bring cash to the table, or if the seller or if the bank is willing to take less than what the seller owes, okay? But like I said, that is for a whole nother video. So once that is sent to the title company, at that same time, you are going to search for a cash buyer, okay? That is the goal, to ultimately get to the closing table, okay? What do I mean by closing table? That means when you're at the title company and the seller and buyer is now signing their paperwork to close on the property, okay? So you technically don't have to sign anything at this point because you already have your purchase agreement signed, you already have your assignment agreement signed. Really, you don't even need to be there if you don't want to be. You can get your check sent to you, wired to you, or sent to you in the mail. Okay, so I bet you're wondering why you don't need to be there to sign, okay? The only time you ever need to be there to sign is if you do a double closing, okay? So what is a double closing? That is actually when you take this assignment agreement out the equation and you're actually going with another purchase agreement with the buyer, okay? I didn't draw that up there because that's more advanced. I will make another video on explaining that and why you want to do a double closing is because if you're making, too much money and you're worried about the seller or the buyer backing out because you're making too much money, that's where the purchase agreement comes in. You'll use a purchase agreement instead of an assignment agreement, and the purchase agreement is going to allow you to double close on the property, okay? So you're going to be able to hide what you're making on the property, but it's going to cost you more money to close on that property, okay? And why I'm saying I'm going to make another video on that is because you're going to want to use a different PA than this. You're going to want to use different terms for that purchase agreement so the buyer can't back out of the deal. You're not going to want to use the same agreement you used with the seller, because you should be able to back out of that agreement with the contingency, okay? I structure my double closing purchase agreement with the buyer a lot different. That way it protects me more and I'm not wasting any time, and it lets me know that the buyer is serious, okay? So I'll talk about that in another video, you guys. So what do you need to make a real estate wholesaling deal happen, okay? Number one, you need to have the right mindset, okay, you guys? Why do you need to have the right mindset, and what do I mean by that? You got to understand that when you have no experience in running a business, or you don't have any experience in real estate, period, and you have a lot of negative friends or negative people in your life, they're going to get in your head and tell you, you can't do this, you're not going to be able to do it. Trust me, I've been through that. And also, not just that, just having a positive mindset all around is going to be extremely, extremely helpful for you guys in this process, okay? In the beginning of my real estate journey, I had a hard time staying disciplined, staying positive. I had a hard time taking action, believing in myself, listening to other people telling me I'm not going to be able to make it, I'm not going to be able to do real estate or anything like that. There's people laughing at me in my face, family, friends, the whole 9 yards. So it's really important to surround yourself with the right people who actually believe in you, who actually bring you up instead of bring you down, and tell you you're going to make it, and push you and hold you accountable, instead of the opposite of just to tell you everything. You don't want to hang around people who are negative, okay? You just don't. Especially in the beginning. You're going to have to stop hanging out with those people for a while. I'm not saying completely cut them off and never have them in your life again. They may be friends that you've grown up with, or family that you love dearly. But these people, when you surround yourself around negativity, that is who you become, okay, you guys? You are who you hang out with, okay? So if they're constantly putting in your head negative stuff, you're going to have a hard time being successful. I know this may sound weird and you may think it's not true, but trust me, from personal experience, it is true, okay? You're going to have to make that sacrifice and to, think positive, surround yourself around the right people, and always look to grow, never give up, no matter how many times you fail. Always think positive and keep pushing forward, okay? That's what I mean by having the right mindset, okay? Do some research on YouTube, buy some books on positive thinking and how to have the right mindset and stuff like that, staying self-disciplined, all of that stuff, okay, you guys? It's extremely, extremely important in this business, especially if you're like me, who, struggled my entire life and I was surrounded in the wrong environment, by the wrong people, doing the wrong things. And to get out of that situation, to grow and make money, and to be around people who are doing that as well, you know, you're going to have to change, okay? I had to change my life completely around from what it used to be, okay? I'm not the same person at all. So if you was like me, like I was 5 years ago, you're going to have a long process of learning how to change your mindset and grow as an individual, okay, you guys? That is extremely important for you guys who are surrounded in the wrong environment, okay? So remember that, you guys, and never forget that, okay? That is how you're gonna ultimately become successful like I have, and, you know, make multiple 6 figures in your real estate wholesaling business, okay? So that is by far the most important thing that you need to make a deal happen, okay, you guys? So number 2 is contracts, okay? You need purchase agreements, you need assignment agreements to make a deal happen. So where do you get a purchase agreement and where do you get an assignment agreement, okay? I'm going to provide this for you guys in the future for free, but if you're watching this video and I haven't provided that to you yet in a future video, what you can do is, and what I recommend you do anyways, is to network with other wholesalers, okay? Network with other wholesalers, let them know that you're going to bring them deals so they can help you find a cash buyer. Since you're just getting started, you're going to need help. Even I still have help finding buyers for some of my properties, and I've been in this business for 5 years. So it's extremely important to network with wholesalers, let them know what you're trying to do, and pay for it if you have to. Once you network with other wholesalers and let them know what you are trying to do and tell them how you can provide them value, because you should always be looking to provide value. Never ask somebody for something without providing value to them, okay? They're likely going to ignore you. They're likely not going to want to work with you if you're just asking, okay? That's extremely important in this business, is when you ask for something, give something, okay? Or give something first and then ask for something, okay? That is how you get what you want in this business, is by providing value, okay? So network with other wholesalers, tell them that you can give them some money for the purchase agreement or and assignment agreement, or you can bring them deals in the future, okay? Why would you want to bring them deals in the future? Because you're not always going to have a cash buyer for every property that you get under contract, okay? I'm still getting properties under contract and not finding buyers for them, okay? It doesn't mean it's not a deal, it just means you don't have the right buyer, okay? That's when a wholesaler will come in handy, is they're going to help you. So network with them, provide them value, and then ask for the purchase agreement and an assignment agreement, okay? In the future, I'm not sure when, likely when I make the purchase agreement and assignment agreement and double closing purchase agreement video, that's likely when I'll provide my contracts, which is extremely valuable, because my contracts are solid, okay? You still want to get them reviewed by a real estate attorney no matter what, because you want to make sure everything is legal in your city, county, state, whatever. But that will be in the future. If you're watching this video and I haven't came out with that video or contract yet, make sure you network with buyers or wholesalers so you can get these contracts, okay, you guys? So number 3 of what you need to make a deal happen is the title company, okay? Or in some areas, it's a closing attorney, okay? A real estate closing attorney, okay? Some states, you know, you have title companies, and some you have attorneys who close on them, okay? In my state, I have title companies, okay? But it's the same thing, okay? So, how do you find them? The exact same way, okay? Network with wholesalers, ask them who is the investor-friendly title company, okay? Extremely important that it's not just any regular title company. You want to make sure it's an investor-friendly title company, okay? Why an investor-friendly title company? Is because they know how investors work. They know what wholesaling is. If you're going to any title company or real estate attorney who is used to working with retail buyers, it's likely they're not going to know what wholesaling is, because wholesaling is, as of 2019, wholesaling is not very, very big to where every title company knows what that is, okay? I still come in contact with title companies who have no clue what real estate wholesaling is, okay? So, make sure they're investor friendly. That's extremely, extremely important. If you haven't networked with anybody as far as a wholesaler, you can do a Google search and just call all of them and ask them if they do assignment agreements, if you can sign purchase agreements through their title company, okay? Or if you can do double closings. If they don't know what you're talking about, it's either one, they don't do it, or two, you're not talking to the right person, okay? Whoever answered the phone is likely the receptionist, and they probably don't know what you're talking about. Ask for a closing agent, or ask for someone higher up than the closing agent, okay? So, how can you find a wholesaler in your area? That is another question that I've had come up. People ask me. So what you can do is you can go to real estate meetups, okay? Search your area real estate meetup in Google, okay? There should be some that should come up, or look up on meetup.com, I think is the website. I know they have an app, Meetup. Look up real estate meetups, okay, you guys? And then go to the biggest ones you can find. The main ones, go to the main events. Those are the biggest ones. I know mine in my area, they have like over 100 people. It's full of wholesalers, full of investors, full of agents, full of lenders, contractors, everything with everybody with a ton of knowledge. There's new people like you looking to learn the business. So that's a good place to start to find wholesalers, okay? So if another way you can find real estate wholesalers is going to biggerpockets.com, okay? That's biggerpockets.com, okay? Make an account on there and search for wholesalers in your local area, okay? You can also look on Facebook, LinkedIn, websites like that, social media, utilize it. Or if you found a title company, an investor-friendly title company, before you found the wholesaler, ask the title company. They're going to know them. If they've done those kind of transactions, they're going to know wholesalers. They're going to know buyers. It's good to ask them if they know anybody that you can be referred to. Okay, guys? So that's a few strategies. You guys, I'm dropping a ton of knowledge on you guys, okay? And this is all for free, okay? These are gems, you guys. I'm telling you. The knowledge I'm going to provide you guys in future YouTube videos is going to allow you guys to make a lot of money and scale your real estate wholesaling business. So please, again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys. That's all I ask, okay? It's not much. I'm not asking for your money, okay? I don't need it. I make enough money, okay? So just spread the word for me, and don't be shy. And don't be, oh, I'm scared people are going to have this knowledge in my area and I'm going to have more competition, okay? you guys, there is plenty of deals for everybody, okay? The reason why we find so many deals is because problems never stop. The main reason why we're getting discounted properties is because these sellers are in a situation to where they need to sell their property at a discount. It's not because these sellers are just dumb, okay? It's because they're in a situation where they need to sell now for cash and they're just ready to get rid of the property, okay? That situation could be the property's vacant and needs a lot of work. They don't have the money to fix it up. They could have just gotten a divorce. They could have lost the property, or they lost their job. They could be behind on their real estate taxes. They could be behind on their mortgage. I mean, the list goes on, okay? You guys know there's tons of problems in this world. Deals will never stop for that reason alone, okay, you guys? So don't be scared to share this video, okay? And one of the main things you guys need to make a deal happen is MLS access. Okay, you guys? I don't care what any of these real estate teachers tell you. Use Zillow, use Redfin, use Trulia, whatever. I'm telling you right now, do not waste your time on those websites, okay? You want access to the MLS. It is the most accurate, and not only is it the most accurate, most efficient, and effective way to analyze deals, you can also find cash buyers on that deal, okay? So, how do you get MLS access? Okay, you guys, so pay attention because I'm dropping another gem on you guys, okay? To get MLS access, you're going to go to those real estate meetups I was telling you about and network with real estate agents, okay? Or you can call a bunch of them on Zillow, Redfin, or whatever website there is to find real estate agents. You're going to call them, and like I said earlier, never ask for something unless if you provide value, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to tell them one or two things, or maybe both, whatever you feel comfortable doing, okay? You're going to tell them you can provide them any lead that does not work as a wholesale deal, which, believe it or not, is a lot of them. You're going to provide them those leads, and they're going to be able to list that property, okay? You know, you don't want to send them just any lead if the seller's like, okay, take me off your mailing list, or, you know, they want to sell it at a certain price, but they're not willing to work with the realtor, okay? Don't send them those deals, okay? You're just going to waste their time, and they hate that because they're busy people, okay? So make sure the seller is actually interested in working with a realtor before you send it to them, okay? And then another way, or another thing you do to provide value, is help pay for their MLS access, okay? Real estate agents pay, I'm sure every area is different, but they pay roughly $1,000 a year for that access, okay? And believe it or not, they don't want to pay it. So offer them a little bit of money to have access, or tell them on your first deal you'll give them a certain amount of dollars to have access to their MLS, okay? So what you want to do is tell them that you want to be an unlicensed agent, okay? A lot of agents don't know you can do this. So when you ask them, when you ask them for access, they'll tell you it's illegal or whatever, because technically it is. They're not allowed to provide you that access unless you are a unlicensed assistant, okay? In my area, all they got to do is fill out a one-page form with your information on it and send it into my board, which is the company who regulates the MLS. Send it to them, and then they either accept it or decline it, okay? And once they accept it, then they can provide you their login information, okay, you guys? So make sure you're networking with as many agents as possible, okay? You're probably going to get a ton of no's before you get a yes, but like I said, the main thing in this business is to have a positive mental attitude, okay? So you're always going to want to keep pushing forward. No matter how many no's you get, no matter how many times you fail, you're going to keep going forward, keep pushing forward, okay? Because eventually you're going to get a yes. Just like when you're running into these properties, you're going to get 100 no's before you get a yes, okay, you guys? It's a number game. This real estate game is a numbers game, okay? So it's extremely important to be able to take that no and take that failure and still keep pushing forward, still stay positive and keep pushing forward, okay? So that's how you get MLS access, you guys. And like I said, that is a gem, okay? You don't know how many times I run into new wholesalers and they do not have MLS access, okay? They are missing out on a ton of opportunities because of this, because they're using Zillow, they're using Redfin, they're using Trulia, which are inaccurate websites to use, okay? Those websites are not really regulated, and anybody can post a property on there and say it sold for any dollar amount when it didn't, okay? So it's just super inaccurate, and trust me, you guys, you don't want to use those websites to analyze your deals, okay? And to top it all off, you're going to be able to network with agents through the MLS, and you're going to be able to network with cash buyers with the MLS access. So why would you want to network with agents? Is because they have cash buyers too, okay, you guys? You want to talk to anybody who has a cash buyer. Doesn't matter who it is, talk to them, get them on your buyers list, and let them know you want to work with them, okay, you guys? So the last and final thing you need to make a deal happen is a marketing strategy, okay? I'm going to make a whole nother video on this, you guys. So make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to drop some bombs on you guys in this marketing video, okay? I'm going to teach you how to find deals with little to no money, okay? If you're not marketing, you're not going to get these deals, or you're not going to find these properties, okay, you guys? So it's extremely important that you have a marketing strategy, okay? If you're getting started with little to no money, you have to go about it a certain way, okay, you guys? There's certain strategies that work that you can use to get these deals for little or no money, okay? And I know all about it because, like I said, I started this business from nothing, okay? I didn't know anything. I was broke. I was struggling, okay, you guys? I got my first deal with one of these no cash marketing strategies, okay? And I'll talk about that in a different video. So it's extremely important that you guys subscribe, because I'm going to teach you guys all of that, okay? So to wrap it all up, you guys, again, you can do this with no cash, no credit, no experience. The wholesaling process is simple, but there's a lot of in-betweens, and there's a lot of knowledge other than the simplicity of it that takes place in this business. So that's why I keep preaching to subscribe to my video, you guys. You don't understand how much knowledge I'm going to drop on you guys, okay? So and then also follow me on Instagram at Philip Real Estate. I'm going to provide a bunch of knowledge on there as well that's not going to be on my YouTube channel. So make sure you follow me on there. I'm posting videos on there. I'm posting stories on there and dropping knowledge on there as well, you guys. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. to this YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. You guys go crush it. Go gain more knowledge, okay? Don't just listen to me, okay? I'm not one of these guys that say I'm the best and don't listen to all these other people because they don't know what they're doing, okay? I'm not that type of person. I want to see you guys win, and I don't care how it is you win. So go read books, go watch other YouTube videos, do whatever you gotta do, but always look to gain knowledge every single day, okay guys? And take action every single day. Alright you guys, peace out and good luck.